Edgar Schein, Humble Consulting, How to Provide Real Help Faster. Immerse yourself in the realm of humble consulting, a fresh approach to dealing with complex organizational problems that traditional consulting methods often fail to resolve. By exploring concepts like adaptive moves and layered problem solving, this book's summary of Edgar Schein's Humble Consulting, How to Provide Real Help Faster shares insights into building trust and forging a deeper connection between consultants and clients. Discover the nuances of human relationships at different levels and how true collaboration paves the way for success in tackling intricate issues.
The Art of Humble Consulting. Organizations face complex, ambiguous problems that do not yield to traditional consultative diagnosis and intervention. The solution is Humble Consulting, HC, an approach that recognizes the complexity of the issues and prioritizes fresh thinking. HC avoids quick fixes and knee-jerk reactions, instead opting for initial diagnoses, adaptive moves and limited intervention. The helper in HC guides the client in achieving something they cannot accomplish alone, using a mutual and adaptive decision-making process. The ultimate goal of HC is to help clients understand the messiness of their problem, accept the need for different problem solvers and engage in fresh conversations to find sustainable solutions. The power of humble consulting. Humble consulting is a unique approach that provides fast and effective solutions to complex problems without the use of traditional tools. It encourages helpers to be vulnerable and establish a trusting relationship with their clients, eliminating initial professional distance. This approach can be utilized by not just consultants but also coaches, counselors, and parents. Building a warm and friendly relationship, without seeming too chummy, helps the client understand that the helper is not in charge of the situation but is there to help. With HC, helpers don't have to worry about initial responses and can instead figure out which approach works best. Effective client communication. When communicating with clients, it's important to convey that you're there to help and not promote yourself. Instead of providing a diagnosis and solution, ask the client what problem they're trying to solve. Approach interactions with humility and a commitment to working together to fix problems. Help clients clarify their complex situations and offer quick, adaptive solutions. This approach is more practical than a detailed diagnosis and intervention. The key assumptions of effective client communication are caring for the client, being committed to assisting them, being curious about the problem they face, and understanding their perspective. The 3 C's of Humble Consulting. Humble Consulting emphasizes the importance of building strong relationships with clients through candid and positive discussions. To do so, consultants must embody the 3 C's: commitment, curiosity, and caring. They must be emotionally prepared to assist clients, genuinely interested in understanding their problems, and demonstrate their concern for clients as individuals. By paying attention to clients' needs and ignoring corporate materials, consultants can make clients feel important and valued. This approach fosters a relationship built on trust, leading to better outcomes for all parties involved. The art of building strong relationships. Building quality relationships is at the core of a humble consulting approach. People in a relationship share mutual expectations based on past interactions and are jointly responsible for maintaining it. The book categorizes relationships into 4 levels, ranging from hostile and exploitative to close friendships and intimacy. Level 1 relationships are primarily impersonal, and the professional distance between consultants and clients can inhibit trust and openness. To build productive relationships with clients, consultants must operate at Level 2, treating the client as an important person, not just another case. Finally, managers seeking to help their bosses, subordinates, or peers should aim to establish Level 2 relationships that go beyond the usual professional distance. The art of listening. Effective consultants must master the art of listening to their clients with 2 forms of empathy. The first is Empathy 1, where the consultant listens attentively to understand the client's problem. The second is Empathy 2, where the consultant continues to listen attentively, but with the purpose of discovering what irritates the client about the problem. The consultant should personalize their relationship with their client to achieve a level 2 relationship, which is centered on the task at hand and bounded by the cultural rules of giving and receiving help. However, the consultant should be cautious in personalizing too quickly to avoid being taken advantage of by the client. Becoming too informal may create a sense of being on an equal footing that could reduce the consultant's effectiveness. The consultant should neither be aloof nor issue bloodless directives about what the client should do. The focus must be on interacting with the client to build a mutually satisfactory outcome. Humble consulting. In the book, Humble Consulting, Edgar Schein introduces the concept of level 2 relationships and humble inquiry as a way to approach consulting with a focus on open, exploratory dialogue. Schein suggests that in order to truly understand a client's problem, consultants must establish a level 2 relationship, which involves personalizing the relationship and asking personal questions to create a sense of trust. The goal is not to jump to quick solutions but to explore the problem openly and jointly decide on the best actions to take. The book outlines 10 working propositions to assist with this, including the importance of determining the client's specific problem, engaging in a frank dialogue, and jointly deciding on priorities. Humble Consulting offers a fresh perspective on consulting, emphasizing the value of relationships and exploratory dialogue over traditional goal-oriented problem-solving discussions. Effective client support. Level 2 helpers should provide help and coaching without getting too involved in the client's problem. Clients need to handle diagnostic work, while helpers should involve them in discovering what went wrong and how to fix it. Bosses and subordinates should also personalize their relationship to improve trust and communication. Guiding clients toward successful change. As a consultant, it is essential to guide clients towards making useful adaptive moves while also helping them consider the possible consequences of such actions. Offering process suggestions can help clients achieve their goals and identify and fix problems. Many clients are unsure of how to proceed, but as a consultant, you can provide the expertise needed to ensure successful changes and maintain their corporate culture.
Humble consulting encompasses a transformative way to tackle the complexity of modern organization issues with empathy and trust at its core. Incremental adaptive moves and collaborative efforts between consultants and clients replace outmoded reliance on traditional diagnostic and intervention methods. By embracing the humility and vulnerability of humble consulting, coaches, counselors, and professional advisors can foster genuine connections with clients and empower them to craft the most effective solutions to their problems.